Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Magic of Storytelling. Today, I have a story to share with you, one that carries deep wisdom about life and success. Get ready, because this story might change the way you view the challenges you face. One day, a young child came to visit his grandfather during the summer holidays. The child spent wonderful times with his grandfather, playing and having fun. One day, the child said to his grandfather, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to become a successful man. Can you tell me how to be successful?" The grandfather smiled and said, "Of course, but let me tell you a little story first." Then the grandfather took the child to a nearby nursery and bought two small plants. When they returned home, the grandfather planted one of the plants in a pot and kept it inside the house, while he planted the other one outside under the sun and wind. Then the grandfather asked the child, "Which of these two plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The child thought for a moment and replied, "Of course, the plant inside the house, because it's safe from all dangers. The plant outside is exposed to the scorching sun, storms, and animals." The grandfather smiled and said, "Let's wait and see what happens." Years passed, and the child returned to visit his grandfather after 4 years. As soon as he saw him, the child said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you about success, but you didn't tell me anything. This time you have to tell me." The grandfather smiled and said, "All right, but before that, let's take a look at the two plants we planted years ago." The grandfather took the child to the plant that had been potted inside the house. The child was surprised to see that the plant had turned into a small tree, but it was weak and stunted. Then they went to the plant that had been planted outside. There they saw a huge tree with widespread branches, providing shade to passers-by. The grandfather looked at the child and asked, "Which of the two trees grew better? Which one is more successful?" The child replied, "Of course, the tree outside." "But Grandpa, how did this happen? It faced so many dangers." The grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, the tree outside faced many challenges, but dealing with those challenges made it stronger. The storms made its roots grow deeper into the ground, and it became so strong that a small storm couldn't harm it." Then the grandfather added, "My son, listen carefully. If you always choose the safe and comfortable path, you will never grow as much as you could. But if you are ready to face the world with all its challenges, nothing will be impossible for you. Don't see problems as obstacles. See them as steps leading you to success." The child paused for a moment and looked at the huge tree. He understood his grandfather's words. The challenges we see as enemies in our lives are, in fact, what make us stronger and more successful. My friends, life is like a grand adventure filled with challenges. These challenges are puzzles waiting to be solved. Just like in games, the fun part is overcoming the challenges. Life works the same way. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. So don't let these obstacles discourage you. Embrace them, face them, and watch yourself rise to higher levels in the game of life. You have the skills, determination, and spirit to overcome anything that comes your way. I hope you gained something valuable from this story and try to apply it in your life. Keep rising, always. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.